Well, everything in the system of white supremacy is supposed to be supportive of the system of white supremacy, if it has any significance at all. So anything that you will see huge numbers of white people supporting in a world that's dominated by the concept and the practice of racism is going to be dominated by people doing things in their behavior that supports the concept and the practice of racism. That would include any religious ceremonies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and pagan ceremonies, such as Halloween. Yes, Halloween consists of what? I mean, well, for one thing, you can make all kinds of psychological and comparisons in the ingredients of that. You have colors there, colors black and orange. Black people, you can think of, people who, under the system of white supremacy, are supposed to be scary. So therefore, you have witches, who are all black and whatnot, and dressed up in black, and riding around on broomsticks and whatnot. And then you have the orange background, and orange is kind of associated, really, with orange jumpsuits in the prison system, which have black people inside of the orange jumpsuits. So the white supremacists usually kind of, even if something doesn't even start out as being racial, they will find a way to make it racial, because that's the way their minds work. I mean, hey, we got a new type of game going here and whatnot. How can we make it racial? If we're going to have a game of checkers, make it black and red, or, the original checkerboard, I think, was strictly black and white. And I think chessboards are basically that way even now.
Yes.
All right, black against white, and white against black, and this is supposed to be called, the real gentleman's game. High-class thinking, forward thinking, but, in opposition. So Halloween would be no exception to that. And it deals what? With death.
With death.
Blackness. Right. Yes. Lots of death. Everything is scary. Everything is something, trees and, on a hillside. Or drawn in a way that they look like they are black and look like they're stripped of their leaves and all that. And then you have, all kinds of creatures walking around called zombies and whatnot. And zombies, historically, were considered to be dead people who were black, who were risen from the grave and threatening the people who have some life left in them, and all this type of thing. So it's just about a racial connection in anything that you look at all around you, all the time.